There was a time not so long ago when every concession road across Prince Edward County had a schoolhouse sitting proud and square on a corner lot. Each one a small beacon, where lessons, laughter, and community all gathered beneath a single roof. In the beginning, they were built by hand. Neighbors came together, farmers, stonemasons, and families, bringing timber from their own woodlots and stone from nearby fields. They'd clear the land, raise the walls, and fit a roof strong enough to weather a county winter. Then came the bell, hung proudly above the door, its ring carrying through fog and frost, calling children from every direction. Hiring a teacher was a matter of trust. Usually it was a young woman, sometimes barely older than her oldest students. She'd arrive by wagon or on foot with little more than a suitcase, a warm heart, and a willingness to serve. Her pay was modest, a few dollars a week, meals, and a room with a local family. But in those days, she held one of the most respected roles in the community, the keeper of knowledge. Come dawn, the children would set out from their homes and farms. Some trudged miles through snowdrifts, their boots wet and faces red from the cold. Others followed frozen creek beds or fence lines just to find their way. And when a freezing rain hit, the roads turned to glass. There are stories of children strapping on their skates, gliding, sliding, and laughing their way to class. Inside, warmth waited. The pot-belly stove glowed red with fire, and the teacher, fingers stiff from the cold, would feed and kindling to keep it alive. She'd lead morning prayers, take attendance, and begin the lessons, reading, writing, arithmetic, geography, and manners, all in that single room. The youngest children sat near the front, eyes wide and eager, scratching their slates with chalk. Older ones helped the younger, learning patience and kindness as much as arithmetic. The teacher was the conductor of this little orchestra of learning, each voice adding to the day's steady rhythm. When the noon bell rang, lunch pails opened, homemade bread, cold meat, maybe a cookie or an apple saved from autumn. Recess was a grand adventure, games of tag in the snow, skipping rope, or baseball when the fields thawed. If you stand in one of those old yards today and listen closely, you can almost hear the echo of their laughter carried on the wind. When the final bell rang, books snapped shut and boots clattered on the wooden floor. Children burst through the door, racing homeward down the lanes, cheeks flushed, hearts light. There were chores waiting, animals to feed, wood to split, and homework to study by the glow of a kerosene lamp. For many, the rhythm of learning never really stopped. It was stitched right into county life. For nearly a century, these one-room schools stood as symbols of hope and progress. They taught more than lessons from books. They taught resilience, community, and care. But as the county grew, so did change. By the 1950s and 60s, with better roads and new buses, the government began consolidating schools. Brick buildings rose in Picton, Bloomfield, Wellington, and Ameliasburg, and the other townships. Students from the back roads now rode together, leaving behind those tiny classrooms that had shaped generations. One by one, the schoolhouses closed. Some became homes, some churches or storage sheds. A few still stand quietly along the old concessions, their bells silent, their windows watching over empty yards. If you drive past one on a misty morning, you can almost feel the warmth of the stove and hear the bell ring through time. These were more than buildings. They were the heart of every small community in Prince Edward County, where knowledge was shared, dreams were planted, and neighbors became family. Those one-room schools may be gone, but the lessons they taught about kindness, courage, and belonging still live in every heart that ever called the county home. On the back roads of home.